Hey everyone, I'm Joel. Thanks for tuning in today. We're crafting 3 killer cocktails using fun, flavorful liqueurs and spirits that deserve more love. So today, I'll share ideas to mix it up with these punchy gems. Whether you're throwing a party or leveling up your home bartending game, you'll want these in your arsenal. Let's get started. Dr. McGillicuddy's is a brand that needs little introduction. It's been a staple on the back bars since the late 19th century. Inspired by Dr. McGillicuddy, a bartender in the Old West, said to have been known for his unique, flavor-forward schnapps. Fun fact, actually, Fireball, the beloved cinnamon whiskey we all know, actually started life as McGillicuddy's flavor, the Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. With its overwhelming success, this led to it being its own brand. Next we have Sheepdog, a sneaky, delicious 70-proof flavored whiskey infused with natural peanut butter flavors. It carries notes of vanilla, caramel popcorn, and warm whiskey undertones. The story goes one afternoon in Kentucky, a distillery owner's loyal sheepdog knocked his glass of whiskey into an open jar of peanut butter. The result was shocking and intriguing, then ultimately outright delicious. And so a new breed of whiskey was born. One of my favorite things growing up was a simple, gooey peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So first up, peanut butter and jelly time. Nostalgic, quirky, and this one actually totally works. Grab yourself a blender, and in goes your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Wait a minute. All right, that's better. We're gonna go with a little sheepdog here. It's made with real roasted peanut flavor. Think Reese's in a bottle, but all grown up. Throw some ice into a shaker. We're gonna start with an ounce of the sheepdog whiskey. Then I'm gonna go to the Dr. McGillicuddy's Wild Grape. I'm gonna do an ounce of that one too. Now we're just gonna give this a nice good shake. About 10 seconds or so. We just wanna mix it together. Now remember, you really wanna give this a good hard shake, because the more you mix it, the more the aeration you're gonna get, the more the chilling and dilution you're gonna get as well. That's ultimately gonna help bring out all these flavors. Finally, we're gonna strain this to a nice little cordial glass, kind of like this one. And there you have it, peanut butter jelly time. All right, cocktail number 2, a perfect way to kick off a night or enjoy as a nightcap. It's your dessert and coffee hit all in one. This is my riff on a classic West Coast cocktail, the butterscotch shaft, with a contested origin story between Calgary and Victoria, depending on who you ask where this cocktail was created. Start with 2 ounces of chilled cold brew. So for this, we're gonna grab a snifter glass, I'm gonna fill it with some ice. I'm gonna take this chilled hot brewed coffee, about 2 ounces of that into the glass. The difference in the coffee processes are really about the stronger flavors and more of the bitter oils that are expressed when drawn hot. I'm gonna add 1 ounce of Tia Maria, so it helps balance this drink out versus the cold brewing in the process used to make Tia Maria. And we're gonna move on over to the Dr. McGillicuddy's butterscotch, of course. An ounce of that. We're just gonna build this really easily in the snifter. Give this a quick little stir around, just to bring those together. And then I'm gonna top it all off with a little of the Ryan's Irish cream. We're gonna take about an ounce of that as well. Now, when you add this to the drink, don't go crazy, don't pour it in too heavily. We really wanna allow this to sort of sit on top and allow that streaking to kind of come through. From there, you could take a little piece of mint if you like. You can add that as a garnish, or you can just enjoy it as it kind of sits in the glass. Now, last thing I will do is before you do get into this drink, of course, you want to mix all those layers together. So a nice little paper straw is going to help for you. Enjoy. This is a butterscotch shaft. Last, we're keeping it light and refreshing with the Orchard Peach. This is my take on a classic fuzzy navel cocktail. From a New Jersey bartender and author for Bartending for Dummies, Ray Foley is credited as the creator of this simple variant on a screwdriver. For this one, it's an ounce of Dr. McGillicuddy's peach schnapps, and we're gonna go in with a rocks glass full of ice. Nice little ounce of this peach schnapps. Super simple, this drink. You can go with a bottled orange juice if you like for this. Obviously, fresh squeeze, Tropicana type thing would be best, but I like to just use a fresh orange. Cut it in half and then grab a fork. Stick that fork in the middle there, and I find that this really helps extract the juice because you can kind of wiggle that fork around, and as you can see, bring some of this fresh, squeezed, literally orange juice into your glass. Right on. From there, we're just going to simply top it off with a little bit of high quality ginger beer. And that's it. Just that simple. You want to always get a ginger beer that's got a nice real ginger component to it, something with a little bit of kick, a little bit of spice, help balance out some of these sweet and fruity flavors. Now I'm going to give this a stir just to mix it around. You can see I've got a bit of an a lime wheel in here, and that's going to bring in a touch of acidity to help balance some of the sweet notes. You could also go ahead and take a lime wedge and just pop that on the edge there. That's going to help you bring in some of that sour note to all of the other flavors. All right, there you have it. A very simple and classic variation on a fuzzy navel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, wherever you are, finely crafted cocktails with show-stopping flavors are just a quick stop away at your local liquor store.